Oh man, we are live. What is up, everybody? I don't have any AI music, so we'll just get into it. What's up, y'all? Ken Kanked, it's here. Going with the Spartan theme, because my family's from Sparta, Greece, and I got to fix my green screen. Good job, Ken. I got my little Easter egg right here. I forgot who made this for me, but it has a Spartan warrior, Ken, founder of Locale Cafe. So I'm gonna have that little thing right in the corner right there, just nice and pretty. Oh God, hope you're all doing awesome. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a wild ride. Definitely been a wild ride. Let me remove that. It's the last little piece of cafe I got. Need to get a new one. I can't. The boomer lives. God, it looks so weird. Haven't seen that in a while. Oh, dude. Hope you're all doing good, man. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Last time y'all saw me, I was an emotional little bitch. I blame the chat for making me cry. I had no plans of doing it. I had come to grips with it. I came to accept it, but just everything y'all said to me, man, just really, really got to me. Like I was just a guy on the internet. I was just a dude, and all I wanted to do was, bring the news to you guys. That's all I want a cafe to ever be. And as time went on, it had to evolve. Get into the drama a little bit, get into a little bit of the bullshit. And just kind of happened. So outside that, there's no real plans for this stream. There's no real nothing. I was just gonna come and just talk to you guys, just kind of make sure everything is good, make sure everything looks right, and the overlay is good. And all y'all being here is crazy. I see Sunshine Reed. She cried with me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I broke. I fucking broke. And I'll be honest, I have not cried that long in a very long time. Because like I said, man, Cafe was my baby. I might get emotional now. Like that really fucked me up. But I knew why it had to happen. And I'm here to say right now, I have no beef with anybody. I'm not mad at anyone. I understand the direction the LCU is going. And, it's kind of like Billy said, I was the last I was the last stone that they had to get. And if I have to make that sacrifice for everyone else to prosper, I'll do it. I'll do that all day long. Like there's no ill will with anybody, I promise you. CD, audio is good, sync is good, 19-second delay on normal latency, good, 0 frames drop, beautiful. Uh, yeah, Kohi Consumer Cafe is not the same. Well, here's the thing, guys, and this is an honest truth. What Tommy brings to Cafe, I never could have done. What he does, the excitement he brings, like the laugh, like that gut laugh he does. That's not in me. And he has that Yankee like energy. I'm a Southern boy, bro. Like I'm low key. I'm a very low key person. Always have been low key. But he brings that Yankee high energy shit. And if you watch him throughout his entire career, that's just what he does. And he even said, his dream was always have like a radio show and be like a Howard Stern type, right? So since he's like a Howard Stern, I need to look in the camera, not at chat. I'm just used to doing that. I need to look at the camera. But since he's that Howard Stern type person, this is perfect for him. And the fact that I could lay the groundwork for him to go into that and to be successful, I'm proud I could do that. So, but everybody being in here, thank you so much. But yeah, as far as what this channel is going to be, I literally have no idea. Um, I can I can keep doing some LCU stuff because I haven't really seen Remind too much, and I love me some Remind. Right, that was my bread and butter. But I could do a little bit of that, but I want to maybe separate myself a little bit. I still don't know yet because that's what people love me for. They love me for the Remind, right? But regardless, though, it's gonna be fun. I uh, I definitely want to do cooking because people love me cooking, so I definitely want to do some cooking stuff here and there, I should say. Uh, but yeah, I can do whatever I want. You're right, Coheed or Nerd Promoter. I'm sorry. Uh, Roxy in chat, thank you for being here. Roxy, again, thank you for shouting out the channel. I appreciate that. The kind words from you and Savage last night, I definitely appreciate that as well. But I guess this is the first time I really never had direction. Because before, when I was on the after show, it was me, Plex, and Zeph, right? Like, and then obviously from there, I went to the LCU, and in the LCU, like, I had direction. But you know, it's one of those things. And now I just see what I can do, see what I can bring to the table. But you know, I got 120 people here. I didn't even expect that, like, genuinely. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you. But we'll see. As far as monetization goes, obviously, bro, I hit over 1,000 fucking subs in not even 2 days. Like, that alone, bro, I was just like, holy shit. And then my boomer ass is trying to learn social media, right? Like, I've been on fucking X with the Ken Kane to try to, like, do some type of promotion or whatever. Like, that shit's wild. Mono, yeah, so we are doing a reunion show. I already talked to the boys about it. We got our schedules synced up. I'm going to let, since it's their channel, I'm going to let them announce it, what it is, but it will be this week. So, and always, wherever I'm at, it's coffee time. But yeah, man, if y'all got any questions y'all want to ask me, this is just kind of just talking to people. Feel free to throw them in chat, and as I see them, you know, I'll answer them. There's no like docket team. There's none of that. I don't have any of that shit. But if you look in this, so if you look in the description of the video, you'll see my Twitter account, X account, whatever. I should do ASMR and just reading your voice. So here's what's funny, right? I actually had a little thing on Cafe to like read 50 Shades of Grey, but no one donated for it. So whatever. I know you're here to help, Sunshinery. By the way, I'm gonna give you a wrench because you don't look right regular. I'm just gonna give you a wrench. But time you out at Big Brady, fine. I'll time you out, bro. I'll give you a minute to think about it. Don't ever ask me for that again, Epic Brady. But I thoughts of the new cafe so far. I'll be honest. I'm happy. It is kind of sad to kind of see my baby do better than what I could ever do, but at the same time, I'm happy to see it. You know, I'll say all this. I'm never gonna go live during cafe. I'm never gonna do that because one, it felt so good to delete my alarms off of my phone to where I can wake up whenever I want to wake up now. Like, I know, obviously I know I have an IRL job. I work late, right? Not late, but you know what I mean. I enjoy it, but I'm not quitting my IRL job. I was never going to quit it for the LCU. Just because, I mean, nothing on anyone, but Cafe was never making that much money in order to do that. And I'm not a big grifter. And that's one thing I had a hard time with, right? Is the grift. I've always been someone that the content I put out, I want it to speak for itself. You know, I'm not sitting here like when I was doing dono goals and all that shit. Like I hated doing every single of that, bro. I hated doing every single second of that. That's just not me. I just want to put out something to where y'all feel y'all enjoy it enough to support it. That's my ultimate goal. I'll probably end up having memberships on some level and all that. Like, I don't want to copy the LCU too much because that's just not who I am. And I'm still in the LCU. I'm a moderator in their community, right? Like, I'm never leaving the community. But I don't want to be like a carbon copy type of thing, right? But wherever I go, I will be drinking coffee. I promise y'all that. But I want to get, like, the faceplate for King Kane. Like, I had the cafe here because that was the little last thing. Am I looking for volunteers for a docket team? I mean, here's the thing. Let me put a poll up. Because y'all know, as I love democracy. I love democracy. So let me put that poll up. Y'all vote. Y'all let me know, and we'll go from there. But yeah, bite night. I'm definitely not going to do that. Like, all the BBU bullshit, like, I'm never ever going over there, bro. Never going over there. It's just not it. I'd rather uninstall my Minecraft account than go over there, bro. Fuck that. But yeah, I'll uh I'll tell you it was funny. I'll tell you what's funny. So I grabbed two handles with the locale name, right? I grabbed locale remind because I felt like that was mine. Fuck that. That was mine. And then the other thing I grabbed was locale caint, right? Because I was going to do locale caint. And I I asked Kohi Consumer with the after show, me, Plex, and Zeph, we're going to do a live stream together. Got this. What up, bro? Yeah. So I'll mix it up, right? I'm not just gonna do LCU. I'm not gonna be exclusively LCU, right? Because that's not who I want. That's not what I want to do. But I'm pretty damn good at it. I've been in there so fucking long, and I know what's up. So definitely gonna do that. A little bit of it anyway. Han Solo, fuck you, bro. I see what you said with locale court. That's funny. But no, man, it's definitely bittersweet. I'm happy that, you know, Tommy and Batgirl doing what they need to do. What they're doing, again, it's awesome. And the fact that I left it in their hands, I'm very happy. It's like I told fucking Keem when I was talking to him, like if it went to some asshole in the Discord, I would really be fucking salty. Like really, really fucking salty. But the fact it went to Tommy C, fucking legend of the LCU, legend of YouTube, whatever, like I'm happy to take a step back from that. But Neon, thank you for being here. Hostile, what up, bro? Maximus Houdini, I appreciate it. But you know, I see you, Seek. Seek doesn't look right gray. Seek does not look right gray. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy journey. It is. Like, it almost feels like I was grieving the other day, right? Because it was a loss, right? But regardless, you know, when people were giving Batgirl hate out, that did make me sad because she doesn't deserve any hate. You know, like I'll never say she was in on it. I'll never say that she threw me under the bus or anything because she has to look out for her. She has to. And you know, people want to bring up, you know, like when I knew I was safe and that I didn't know what was going to happen with Batgirl, I didn't say anything. Like I thought I was gone. Literally, I thought I was gone. But then when they said you're safe, I was like, oh shit. I was also on the way to work. I was also dealing with text messages. I had people calling me because of work shit. So I had to make sure I could jump up there and like be on the call. Like my mind was in so many fucking places. Like that's the thing. Like this LCU wasn't my entire life. Like some of these fucking people. Some of these fucking people just live in the Discord. They do all these things. Like they don't do nothing else. They don't touch grass, as the kids say. You know, they don't have any IRL friends. They don't go out and get fresh air. Like they live in this shit. And that's just not me. My life is not YouTube. My life is not like LCU content. It's just not, you know. But you know, can we get a roast fat stuff hour one day? maybe. But nah, would you ever invite Batgirl to go to join you live? Of course I would. I don't know, since I'm not a part of the LCU anymore, I don't know how that's going to work with other hosts. I'm not starting a Discord or anything because I don't want any of that because I just want to do live streams. I think the community here will be good enough. As far as like memberships and all that, obviously I got to get my watch hours up. Like it was like 4,000 concurrent watch hours or some shit. So I mean, it is what it is. Maximus Houdini, I absolutely loved your farewell announcement. Pure class. You, sir, are an officer and a gentleman. Thank you, Maximus. I've never been one to bitch and complain. Like I said before, I've never been one to bitch and complain about anything. I don't throw shit under the bus. I don't throw anybody under the bus, or I stand on my own 2 feet. Like I've never said I was better than anybody. I've never said that, you know, anyone's better or worse than me. I want to be compared to myself. I don't want to be compared to others. And like, I know Nightmare called me out on his test stream yesterday, and I sent him a little $10 super chat. But again, bro, it's just when your back was in the corner you said I'm better than all these people. You know what I mean? Like that's just not who I am, bro. I'm like, if I'm back to a corner, I'm gonna say I'm on 2 feet and say, all right, come at me. I ain't worried about no one else. Come at me. But that's just who I am. Boomer Bigfoot universe. Nah, I'm not. Look, bro, I don't want to do that. I'm not here to compete with LCU. I'm not here to compete with anybody. I just want to do my thing. I just want to be left alone, do my own little corner of the internet, put up my stuff, and whatever happens, happens, right? Can we get an OG Cafe reunion show? We talking about Foot Girl? Oh, Foot Girl. I can't. Yeah, if you want to do clips of me, go ahead, bro. I don't care. Like, no one, Boomer Report, the BRU. That's funny. But nah, yeah, if anyone want to, I don't give a damn, clip me. Don't bother me none. I've always been someone that said, if you got critiques of me, you want to talk shit. Like I said on Cafe, just don't break TOS. That's my only request. Like, I know, like I was going through some of the comments on the new Cafe, and yeah, this show's finally watchable. Oh yeah, Ken was boring as fuck. Why didn't you get rid of him sooner? And blah blah blah. And I'm like, whatever, right? When I put myself up on the internet and I put myself on camera, I put myself up for critiques, right? So I don't care. Like I always said, even for the hog, right? That it's still the hog, by the way. I refuse to say her name. With all that shit, I was like, look, I keep it all on the internet. Once I leave my battle station, whatever you want to call it, like I don't think about none of this shit. Like I don't. I just go in front of the camera and talk about it. The monetization can't come quick enough. That hair has to go. Yeah, well, I'll tell you something else though. Like it's actually a blessing in disguise, right? Because I'm not going to be here for like a week in September. I'm going to be gone. I'm taking my wife to paradise for a week. Just to kind of get away, and I'm glad that this happened before that, because I could like decompress. It was it's also another good thing because yesterday was actually our 6-year anniversary, so I was able to cook her breakfast and spend some time with her on her downtime at work and all that, and do a little stuff here and there, and of course get some of that warmth. But I digress. Oh man, but yeah, I may trademark Kank. I don't know yet. Put in for a trademark to get Kank. Oh shit, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, no, it's thank you guys, I appreciate it. Yeah, 6 years we've been married, and 12 years we've been 12 years we've been together. It's fucking no, I can't. Yeah, it's been 12 years we've been together. Yeah, it's that's wild. It's fucking wild. But like I said before, guys, LCU's moving in a direction that I just don't think it's ready for me, or I'm sorry, that I'm needed anymore. Like what I bring to the table is just not needed anymore, and we'll see what happens. I saw fucking who was it? Fucking Jesus, H3 react when I went up there on Locale Live. That was funny. It was really funny. Oh, dude. So, hey, Mac, what up? What up? I know I can't either, bro. Ken can't. Yeah, there we go. Ken can't. But yeah, that's going to kind of be the whole thing. Deal City, I'm not going to the BBU. They can all kiss my ever-loving ass. I do not care. I'm not going to the BBU. I'd rather just sit here and, like, do nothing. Just do nothing and go there. But yeah, I'm just going to keep track of everything. I'll be honest, I really haven't been watching much LCU stuff. I feel like I just kind of need a break because my life has been intertwined with it for so long. Like, honestly, like for the show and keeping up with the storylines and all that other shit. Like, Zali covered it this morning, and did you right after they called you the biggest fan? I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan, but I'm one of the OG fans. Saga po Adelfo. Para stop para po Ricky. I appreciate you. Saga po para po fuck, where was I at? Oh, guys. This ain't going nowhere. This is mine. Just want to let you know that. That's mine. It goes nowhere. I could actually make that into a segment, like the Boomer Report. I could actually do that. But yeah, I don't have any like AI music yet. I don't have any like whatever you want to call it. Um, I I'm sure I'll get there. I'm sure I'll get there at some point. But again, bro, I'm a boomer. I'm a fucking boomer. So I don't know really like any about this shit. So I'm gonna figure it out. Yes, the Boomer Report lives 100%, bro. Boomer Report ain't going. That's mine. That is mine. I birthed it on the after show. Damn it, it's mine. Change your background logo to I can't. Then you can emote and put it and point it in frustration. Just you know, don't don't dance to the AI music. Fuck you, Kevin. I had a blast doing that. I'm kidding. But yeah. But yeah, like I said, if y'all got any questions, man, shoot them at me. Obviously, I'm still in the Discord and the LCU. If you're there, we can always talk or whatever. I'm not going to promote the channel in the LCU because that's against the rules. There's no self promotion. But it's yeah, Seek. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. I saw fucking the Reaper cover it. But yeah, like I say, if I got any questions, just ask me. There's really no plan here today. I'm just gonna sit here and chill and talk to you guys. Warmth. I'd still choose warmth over moist any day. Any day I can't. That warmth. If Keem offered you a show, would you take it or it depends? There'd have to be a lot of conversation and a lot of agreement before I would ever do a show again. And obviously, I'm not on any kind of like wings level, right? I'm not asking for anything like that, but you know, it's it depends. It really just depends on what his expectations are and what I can bring to the table. Do you have an idea what kind of schedule we have on this channel? So I'll probably go live around this time. I don't want to go live during cafe. I don't want to do that because, like I said, I deleted all my alarms off my phone, so I'm happy to do that. But probably about this time. If I had to put in LCU terms, test nerds ish is when I would go live. NBA season, 100%. I'm excited about this NBA season coming up. I'm definitely going to do sports when the NBA season starts here. I promise y'all. I'm covering the fuck out of sports, bro. Covering the fuck out of it. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what the Lakers can do. Luka had a little scare, but luckily he ain't hurt. So, we'll see what happens. Do you think you'll still make videos for the channel or just stick to streaming? Just curious. I'm going to do a mix of both. I'm definitely going to do a mix of both. Whenever I get memberships, I'm probably going to end up doing members only content. I'll figure out like what that is and what that'll look like. But you know, we'll get it figured out. Mono, Freshy Fresh promotes his shows in the VC all the time. Why not hop in VCs and promote there? Because I'm a moderator, bro. And moderators are held to a higher standard than regular people. When I say regular people, like non-moderators, just fans, whatever you want to call it. So living my life. What up? Thank you for being here. This NBA season gonna suck. I'm a Celtics fan. Yeah, where's Mazer at? Get Mazer ass in here. I can't. Kane or can't with football. I don't know. I debate on football. Like obviously I always watch the Super Bowl because I'm an American. I kind of have to. But outside that, you know, it's fun. You should get Wings on here and interview him about his process back into the LCU. Maybe. Jared Joseph Pesci, what up, bro? I shared the stream. Thank you, Joe Pesci. I appreciate that. Tommy R. Ken, you're really good at doing interviews. Is that something you would consider? Facts. I'd love to do interviews, just talk to people. Like Savage was live last night. I sent her $50 as a thank you for coming on Cafe on short notice. And the Pirates were very welcoming for me. And Roxy, she's in chat. You know, she said good things about me too. So I appreciate that. But sports watch-alongs, I could do sports watch-alongs. The problem is since I work at night, that's a lot of time when the games are on, so that'd be hard for me to do. But you know, we'll get something figured out. We got Knicks fans, Huggy show. Knicks are always my number 2 team forever. Knicks are always my number 2 team. But can you speak about Rastoff reaching out to you after everything went down? So, when the stream was over, I know y'all could probably tell like I broke down, and because it all just hit me at once, and I was live for like I think like an hour and a half at that point, and I felt like everything was already said. Nothing else really needed to be said. He came in there, Billy came in there, and Xylee came in there, and we talked. And this is what I'll say. I don't fully blame him, right? I don't fully blame Rastoff. Do I think he defended me? Absolutely not. He did not defend me or try to keep me on a show. Absolutely not. Do I think he mentioned it? Yes. I think that he was trying to come at a point of being fair to all the other shows. I think it's a point of like, if we talk about all the other shows and critique all the other shows, you have to talk about Cafe. And what is the one constant on Cafe? Me. And Cafe just did not make money. It just didn't. It's a fact. And Keem had his bottom line, what he wanted all the shows to make as far as safe, which was $15,000 a month. If you were at $10,000 a month, then he would keep you, but look at ways to fix you, right? I think we hit 10K twice in 6 months. I think something like that. I don't. You can go back, but why are you doing this about Rastoff living my life? Again, I think he was trying to be fair to talk about all the other shows, but I do think he was the one that said, maybe Ken need to go. It may have been brought up by him. And I'm sure that he didn't defend me. He didn't defend me at all. But he did bring it up on the stream first. He was the one that brought us up, and he started that whole conversation. So as far as blame I give him, 70%. Well, no, I that's not fair. I'll give him 50, and I'll take the other 50. The reason why I'm going to tell you, Joe, what up, bro? The reason I'm going to take the other 50 is because it was my show. It was up to me to perform. It was up to me to make sure that Cafe was doing what it needed to do in order to stay successful. So I'm going to take that. I'll take that blame. But as far as pushing it and not defending me and putting the idea that I needed to go, I'll put that on Rastoff. So I'll say it's 50-50, me and him. Because I have to take some accountability, right? I have to take some accountability of I didn't perform well, and I had to figure it out, and I had 6 months to perform well. So, and that's not trying to cope. That's not trying to do I think Rastoff doesn't like me as a person? I do not know. I do not know that answer. I think there was a whole big thing about the redirect for Balls and me. I saw Living My Life bring it up, eating the redirect. What really hurt is not a lot of people saw it from my side. Not a lot of people, conservative liberal, no, you can't donate. I'm sorry. This is my very first stream. I'm not monetized yet, but I haven't set up this is one thing I'll give Double C. There's an app called the Coffee app, which I think would be perfect for me. It's like a way of almost like a Patreon, right? A coffee app. That if that doesn't say Ken on it, I don't know what the fuck does. You know what I mean? But with the whole Balls thing and the redirect thing, could it have been any other show? Yes. Could it have say if it wasn't me and if it was Queens or Aussie in that time slot, would it have been them? Yes. Is it watch hours that unlocks it? Yeah, so you have to get 1,000 subs, which fuck me, I'd surpass that not even 2 days. Like I can't. Like that's fucking wild to me. Like I never thought that would have in 2 fucking days I got over 1,000 subs. Like which shout out to Kane, he promoted me in the Discord. Shout out to Roxy, y'all promoted me. Nerds promoted me, Aussie promoted me. Like I'm getting promotion. Like I can't deny that. I will not deny that. But I need to have to get 4,000 watch hours in order to monetize. So that's kind of what it is. But I got the sub because you need 1,000 subs. I got the sub count already. But which again, thank y'all so much for that. That's fucking wild. Runtime. Ken, I'll work nice and watch your show every morning with my Starbucks when I got off. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think you're looking at this the wrong way. I think Keem knows you can build an audience outside the LDU to bring you and your fan base back into it. That's possible. Like I gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like I learned so much from just doing that. And I was able to get this whole fucking setup in front of me because of that. And it's humbling, you know. And I was sub 83. Thought it's so Greeky. But anyways, going back to all that. The redirect. Big E, what up, brother? Thank you for always being my crown, bro. Big E, he was the crown on Locale Cafe that stayed the longest, and I can't thank you enough, bro. Ah, man. Kevin, I know, bro. I'm not gonna do the donation train, which I'll give the Hawk credit. The 90 or the 2030 swing AI song, that shit slaps. I got to give the bitch credit. That shit fucking slaps. That fucking slaps so fucking hard, bro. Like I can't even lie. I cannot even fucking lie. But going back to the redirect thing. If they didn't do the goal, the 10 more reds or whatever to like fix it, I probably wouldn't have felt the way I did. I just felt like they were trying to in Minecraft, this is not real. This is a metaphor. This is very metaphorical, satire. No, not satire. Metaphorical is the best way I could put it. Let's say if they had a gun in Minecraft that they just unlocked, right? And they wanted to shoot at a tree and they put the name Keem on that tree, right? I think Cafe was the bullet that they loaded into that gun to shoot at the tree. That's the best way I can put it. But the Temu song, yeah, shout out Seek, he made that. The Temu song. But and I think people didn't see it from my point. Because I sent $100 and I was like, fuck your redirect, I don't want it. Because if y'all go back into my history, I've never bitched about redirects. I never bitched about people doing shit for me. Like, that's just not who I am. I want to stand on my own 2 feet. I understand in the LCU, like, the redirect is a thing, the Keem promotion is a thing. That comes along with it, right? I can't help that. But as far as, like, begging people for help or begging people for money, like, when I showed the leaderboards, y'all can go back and look. I just said, I appreciate the fans that helped us put us here. I appreciate you guys. Like, that was 1 month. We were number 2 in gifted memberships. I was like, holy shit. I did not expect that. But yeah. And then they pushed that whole narrative, and I went up there, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. When Keem made me the manager for a week, I was like, fuck my life. I did not want to do that at all. At all. But gotta go along with it, right? But Phantom, what up, brother? Thank you for being here. I still wear your Kaint shirt. Intro music, Ken Kaint song. Yeah, I should, right? Like a King Boogie song, but just Ken Kaint. That'd be funny as shit. For most of Cafe, the redirect didn't even exist. Yeah, we were always the first show. And I think that's kind of what bought us a pass for so long is that we didn't have a redirect and we just started the day, right? So I think that's kind of what bought us so much time. And then there's the whole 4-hour debacle, right? So if y'all remember, right, sorry, my back's hurting. Need to readjust a little bit. If y'all remember the whole like 4-hour debacle, right? When we how can I say this? When Keem asked Batgirl if we wanted to go 4 hours, and and not at like 6, and she was like, no, we could probably do 8. We did 8 to 12. I never asked for that. I enjoyed it, and it taught me how to like do a stream and maintain a stream, and formulate content for all that, right? It taught me that much. But I where was I going with that? I never asked for 4 hours, and part of me will always say, if Tommy was coming back, I could have changed Cafe up to make it like a late night cafe. But the problem is that 12 o'clock time slot is very valuable because you get the redirect from Rewind. And then Aussie, they're not going anywhere. So the best I could have done is maybe 4 a.m. And that wouldn't have worked for me just because, I get home at like 11 and I got to take meds to sleep, right? Because whatever, right? Dawson, good morning, Dawson. Thank you for being here. By the way, Dawson, your super chat broke me. That was the first one that broke me. So I was going to be the 6'5" Sigma male Greek god. I can't call myself a Sigma male anymore because y'all seen me cry. So, but anyway, thank you, Dawson, for your continued support on Cafe. Like it means a lot to me. Like all you guys, bro, that just the cash cows, the gifted, the band worlds, fucking Biggie and his crown, the pay pigs we had, the everything we ever got, bro. Just I appreciated it. Twiggy, what up, bro? Welcome. But fuck, where was I at? Having a boomer moment. Oh, the whole redirect thing, right? So when all that happened and I sent my $100 dono in, I was just like, I don't want it. Send it to live. And then they were like, well, if we get 10 more red donos, that's why I was like, you're using Cafe to make money. You literally use Cafe. And I just said money because I didn't give a damn truly if it was like $5 or $2,000. Well, then they made $2,100 because I donated to say, fuck you, I don't want it. So they made $2,100. And, the whole like, keep Ken eating the redirect, it's just a troll, right? I'm not gonna let it like fuck with me too hard because I get it because their fans fucking hate me. But it is what it is. But truly, if I can be flat out honest with you guys, I think one thing that hurt me was saying that I didn't need the money. I think that's the one thing that hurt me the most. And when I say that, it's not like shitting on anyone. I'm not dogging anyone. I'm just being honest. I was just literally being honest. Like I'm not going to grift. I'm not going to do the dumb shit. I'm not going to be a comedy show because I need the money to save my house. Like I don't. Like I'm not rich by any fucking means, but I made certain financial decisions in my life and certain things have happened and put me at a level where my income is fine. That's why I never like grifted, and that's why I made the point. Like if Cafe went the entire month and I just said like $2,000 because like, I just threw a number out there. Someone said, Keem would never allow that. I'm like, I know that. I'm just throwing that out there. Like if I made $2,000 a month, I'd be over the moon. Legitimately, I'd be over the moon. But, I just hope that the content I put out, y'all choose to support. I'm not fully here for money. I'm here to use what the good Lord blessed me with in my vocal cords to put it out there, right? And people have always said, oh, you got a voice for radio, whatever. I've always been told I had like a late night voice. Welcome to the Quiet Storm with Ken. You know what I mean? Something like that. But, it is what it is. Always you the legend. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. But real quick, the poll, we're at 195 votes. Jesus Christ. Yes, it's 70. Cool. All right. So I will keep on doing LCU content then. It's not, I got you when the membership drops. I appreciate it. I'm not going to I doubt I do the same levels as the LCU does. So that's just not me. I mean, I may have like some off the wall one if someone wants to do it, but it's not gonna be $500. I promise you that. Like, I'm not gonna do that, right? This might be great, Sergio Pesci. This might be great for you now. You can cover the things you like. Yeah, yeah. The thing is, Dawson, I can't wait for you to get monetized. No offense, but Tommy is just not cafe. This is what I'll say. I do miss cafe because like for 6 months of my life that was my routine in the morning. You know what I mean? But again, the direction the LCU is going into and what all these shows are doing and what is working monetarily, that's just not me. That's just not me. And Tommy's going to bring that energy that I couldn't. And I know that. And again, like I said before, if it just went to some random asshole in the Discord, I'd be pissed off. I'd be livid. But the fact that it went to Tommy, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I'll never forget dressing up just for cafe in the mornings. Fuck you, Twiggy. Oh god, y'all remember when Keem wanted me and Beans to do like the shirt and the ties and all that shit, and you know her in like a dress. We had like the very faint in the background. You know what? I remember all that. Yeah, we had to change this up just a little bit. And again, shout out to Batgirl, bro. When Cafe was almost down and out, and you know Beans was trying to go on a different show. Batgirl came in and she literally helped me save the channel. So I'm always going to show love to Batgirl for that. Always. I see y'all, bro. I appreciate the words y'all are giving me. It means a lot. I'm just a dude on the internet, bro. I just, I do want to keep doing like new stuff just to update because I like doing that. I want to update people on what's going on in the world. Like I've always wanted to do that. But the LCU audience is a different beast when it comes to what they want to support, right? And that's, a lot of y'all are from the LCU. I know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know what I'm saying is facts. Like when you look at like who the big donos go to and like who does what for donations and what shows make the most money and like what they do, right? Like I'm not doing that. Yeah, you made cafe. My coffee tastes like crap now. Thank you, Dawson. Oh man. Guys, remember, wherever I'm at, it's coffee time. That'll never stop happening. But I may get into more like lolcows, like covering lolcows, like just breaking down shit like Cyrax, bro. I got so much dumb, useless knowledge on Cyrax. I could cover the fuck out of that dude. When it comes to like King, I know a good amount about King Cobra. White Sands, good morning, appreciate it. Crazy Lady Ken's the best. I appreciate you, thank you. Carolina Blue, you built in the fan base being authentic. You can. I know. Like I try not to change for the camera. I try not to like put on a mask for the camera because I don't want my real self to peek through, if that makes sense. I don't want to like come up here and like, all right guys, I'm gonna go on my heel turn and just be a complete asshole. I could definitely do that because I was if y'all knew me like 15 years ago, bro, none of y'all probably would have liked me. Like I've grown a lot. And it's humbling. Like my wife has really grounded me as a person, and I see things a lot differently because I was, the 6'5" Sigma male army dude, fucking big as shit, bulky as fuck, slaying left and right. Like I was a complete dick, bro. I could bring that back out of me if I wanted to, but my wife would probably kill me. But yeah, Sunshinery, Ken's Coffee Cult. I saw that they were talking about the coffee cult, and Tommy was asking like what that means, and if that's like something like obviously if they want to keep it, they can. Like it's the coffee cult, right? But one thing that Keem did say is like I've grown as who I am compared to what I used to be. I appreciate those words, and hopefully I can definitely keep growing because I'm nowhere near top form, right? I'm I'm still considered green, I think they say, because Boogie, blah, 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 green. They're green. They're green. Like, all right, bro, you're not a fucking producer. Shut the fuck up. Brack Rowler, that Ken Kane logo has to be on a t-shirt eventually. You could sell them. Yeah. I could do that. I could definitely do that. I have no idea how to do any of that shit though, like merch and all. I have no fucking clue how to do any of that. I'm a fucking boomer, guys, remember? I will say though, shout out to Spoog. Y'all know Spoog in the Discord. Used to be Monkey Mud, Spoog Monkey. He made all this shit for me. Like I really got to give a major shout out to him, bro. I appreciate him. He's helped me out a lot. Even on Cafe, he helped me out a lot. He made my thumbnail. Right. Because when it comes to graphics, guys, this is the man I am, right? That is the man I am. So I don't know shit about any of that. But Twisted SMF, what's up, bro? Appreciate it. Yeah, I just got to get be entertaining. That's the thing, right? When he was going in on Batgirl, and he was talking about like, you know, you're gonna leave and she was gonna leave and all that shit. That's why I donated $20 to get her off. And I was like, Boogie, be entertaining. Like, motherfucker quick to call other people out. You're not green, Boogie. I can't host by himself the way you did. Yeah. That's it. I'm very charismatic. I can be a very charismatic person. A lot of times, like in the morning time when I was just waking up, that's why like the start of the show wasn't as high as like the last part of the show. But I'll be flat out honest with you guys. The last like 2 or 3 weeks on Cafe, I was starting to get burnt out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And just waking up every morning knowing I got to do 4 fucking hours, right? It was starting to get to me. It was. I ain't gonna lie to you. And for a while, like even before Fat Camp, Keem was like, yeah, we need to like not go every day, do like a, you know, every other day schedule or something and blah, blah. But we just kept going. And, you know, I'm not throwing shade at him because, you know, he's the boss and he, you know, he says what he says and we just do it, right? All I'm saying is if any of us did what fucking Copper did before he left, fired in a heartbeat. And why is that? Motherfucker brought in money. It is what it is. That's the one thing, the one critique I have is he said, you know, don't worry about money, focus on content. And that's when on Cafe we stopped goals. Like we stopped all that shit. And, you know, it's how can I say this right? To survive in the LCU, you have to have goals and you have to do like these events, right? You got to get support to do the event. And then once you do that, then, you know, rinse and repeat, right? That's just the one thing. Pyro, what up, bro? Thank you for being here. That's the one thing I'll say is fucking Keem gave me a lot of chances. I'm never gonna be mad at him. But you know, it's just like part of me is always like it's always about money. Because every single month, let's look at the leaderboard, see how they're doing. Every single month. And we were told to like not focus on money, focus on content. And I feel like we put on a better show when we focused on the content. The problem is it wasn't getting the support that it should have compared to all the other shows. So, Ken would never time out Larry King for my mistakes. Fuck you, Twiggy. Oh man. So that's the only other thing, right? And the bits and shit that people do, it's just not me. That's just not who I am. It's not it. But Hansel, would you consider doing an after show style show? It doesn't have to be lockout live stuff, maybe a post show. 100% I would love. I know, Dawson, look, I know you tried. I'm not mad at you, I promise. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not mad at anybody. But it's just a fact. I'm not mad. And it's probably a good thing. Because I don't know if you heard this, Dawson. I'm gonna be gone for a week next month. I'm gonna be gone for a week. So I'm taking my wife to paradise for a week. So I am extremely happy about that. And I needed a break, and I'm glad I got this break. And then in October, we're doing something for like a long week, like a Friday to Monday for like her birthday. Like, so this trip coming up is it's like an anniversary gift. Like I said, our anniversary was yesterday, so it's an anniversary gift. And next month is a birthday because her birthday's next month, so that's what we're doing. But but yeah, it's just Exile. Some kids say Ken is a base boomer. Appreciate it, Exile. But Fuzz, I ain't mad at nobody, bro. I'm not mad at a single person because being mad and holding anger when you're trying to move forward, like with your own thing, doesn't do anything. Does not do anything. But I'll also, I guess you could consider me a commentary channel because I feel like I do that best. I'll probably do that one. And like one thing I always say is, Keem always said, be better at telling the story, right? Learn to tell the story better. Use clips to supplement. I've said this shit a million times. So I've really honed my craft into understanding the full and complete story before I say something. So, you know, T-Berry, Fat Stoff blamed us Cafe fans, said if we had actually supported you, you wouldn't have gotten fired. Thank you for everybody saying happy anniversary. I appreciate that. T-Berry, from a business standpoint, I understand what he's saying, but from a personal standpoint, you don't say that to people. You do not say that to people because it's no one's fault. I could take the blame and say I should have been better at entertaining people so that way more people would have donated. I could take that blame, right? I don't pass blame like when I said to Nightmare yesterday or whatever. I don't pass blame. I don't shit on other people. I say, how can I be better? Because I need to take all this as a learning lesson for me to be better. So, Dawson, that's a lie. Rastoff thinks he runs the LCU, and to be fair, he kind of does. Yeah. He, no matter who has the title of community manager, he will always be the number 2. Always. And I just wonder, what does he do with his time? Like, what the fuck does he do with his time? What I don't. Thank you all for the happy anniversary wishes. I appreciate it. Master Houdini, happy anniversary, happy early birthday to the missus. Thank you. I'm excited for this new chapter and would love to offer any help if needed. My man, you, in my opinion, were the Soul Cafe was. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want y'all to do not do, wrong word, sorry. I want y'all to give the new cafe a chance. Truly I do. I think Batgirl definitely deserves it. She's very talented. She has a lot to bring. She's a very kind person. I meant what I said. She's a very kind person. She's easy to talk to. I never felt like she stabbed me in the back. I'll never say she did. Because, I mean, you have to move forward. You can't dwell on the past here. Because everyone says, right, like, time in the LCU just goes. You just got to keep going forward. You can't think about the past. You just got to keep moving forward. So just give them a chance, at least for her. Tommy's going to do great there. He brings a whole different energy than I could for a morning show. And that's probably Keemstar probably wants that high energy, like Yankee, like asshole type personality, right? And I'm a Southern boy. When I said the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest back in the day during Cat, that's who I am. That's who I try to be, Pirate, no one can donate yet. I don't have any of that shit set up. I want to get my watch time up so I can get monetized. I was telling everybody earlier, I may do the coffee app. Fucking Double C and the BBU uses it, and I was like, that actually makes sense. That actually makes sense for me. I'm the coffee guy. Coffee app. Buy me a cup of coffee. Bruh. Dawson, I left it. You left it. Dawson, don't, bruh. You crowned alive and you left the fucking Discord. Are you serious, Dawson? Are you kidding me? Why? What the fuck? I didn't even know that. Holy shit. Well, GG's. Han Solo, Deal City. Surprised it's not Ken and Tommy. Batgirl's chemistry seems off. That's so. People are actually saying, and this is what. Damn, bro, that's wild, Dawson. I'm sorry. That's crazy to me. That's crazy work. That is crazy fucking work. One thing I will say is people were saying that they would have loved to see me and Tommy and then see like Batgirl and Dolls with like sweet tea or some shit. I was seeing some of that. But I think it's best this way. Because like I said, guys, I'm not going to be here for a week next month. I'm going to be gone for like a long weekend in October. And I was starting to get burnt out. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to get burnt out a little bit. So it's a good thing. It is a good thing that it happened. Because I'm getting a much needed break. I think that when if I ever come back as a host, which again I don't know if I ever will. Because like I said, where the LCU is at, I don't know if they could use me. Like what I bring to the table, I don't know what they could use me. Because I'd have to like amp it up a lot and try and be energetic, which it's, you know, I truly try, but the problem is I feel like I look like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like it's not natural. It's not natural to me. You know, and this is kind of it. It doesn't feel natural when I try to amp it up. That's just not who I am. But, you know. Mau, what up? Fuck you for your donations, by the way. You made me cry, you mofo. But thank you so much. Yeah, the Greek god. I can't say I'm a Sigma male anymore. Oh, man. Y'all saw me cry. But I got 166 people in here. Thank you all for being here, guys. I got 182 likes. Son of a bitch. Damn. That's very humbling. That's very humbling. Dawson, it's not weak-minded, it's just toxic, and I needed to return to life. Yeah, I feel you. Pizza Soup Comedy fits the name on the channel perfectly. Ken Caint. Damn right, Ken Caint. When you think of me, you think of Caint. But it's like I said, I grabbed Lolcow Caint because just saying, that's mine. And I actually grabbed Lolcow Remind. I actually grabbed that handle as well because I was gonna troll if I ever did my own thing. But I'll say this: when I talked to Keem and he called me up, like it is what it is. I asked him, I was like, "Do you want me to do a channel without Lolcow in the name?" And he said, "Please." I said, "Okay, I can do that." So then I came up with Ken Caint. I kind of want to push the LCEU, Lolcow Extended Universe, for Ken and Freshie. Oh, man. I can't. Oh, man. Those are yours. You coined them. Facts, Eris. Straight up. Caint and Remind. Technically, Billy coined Remind. He's the one that said it as a joke. But I took it and I went with it and I made it into something. So. Regardless, though, you know, I'm excited for this. It's gonna be great. People saying hang out. Yeah, I'm in and out. I mean, I'm a moderator in the Discord, right? So I'm in and out. I don't like at night. There's not a lot I can do, right? Because I'm at work. But I try to handle a lot of like the day-to-day shit That's just like, menial people having dumb shit, people being stupid in the Discord or whatever. I usually handle that. And then like, um, Gino and Baja and all of them, they handle like the bigger things. But Exile Circuit B with Ken and Freshie is the Remind host. That's funny as shit. I'll say this. If I were to ever go back, I wouldn't want to be held under the same revenue standards as everybody else. I don't know if that's possible. I would not want to be compared to anyone else. I don't always want to be on the chopping block, because if I'm going to be on the chopping block every month, I don't want to go back. That is definitely going to be one of my things. Is I don't want Ken, you only making, $4,000 this month. What, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear that. Just saying. Midnight Rider, Cafe was not the same without you. I appreciate it. But I wouldn't mind doing a solo show, like just me. I'll have people come in and out or whatever. But I just want to do my thing, because I feel like if I had 2 hours to like just be me, like plan the content out, have it ready to go, and like I could do it by myself. I know I could do it by myself. I mean, no, nothing on Batgirl, but when her and CD-ROM went to Hershey Park and they couldn't stream, I had all that shit planned. I think I did like 5 hours by myself, pretty much. Yeah, I had people come in and out, but I did 5 hours by myself. I kept the audience engaged. I had over 500 viewers, like for over half of it. I maintained the audience, like, I can do it. I know I can hold an audience by myself. I know that. But Buzz, damn, I miss thick Bigfoot. Facts. Just kidding. But yeah, like I said, guys, I may get like the coffee app set up if y'all want to like, buy me a cup of coffee. I'm fine with that. I wouldn't be mad. Damn it, I can't lie. That red Can't hoodie logo above you look insane on a black t-shirt and a hoodie. Bro, imagine a hat. Imagine a hat with the Ken Kane Spartan logo. Yeah, for those that don't know, my mom's side of the family is like all Greek, and they're all from Sparta, Greece. Like, no bullshit. Like, when I was 16, I went to Sparta, Greece, and I met family over there and all that, and met my grandma's brother and sister. God, she had one sister. Bro, carbon fucking copy. Like, when I walked into my great grandma's hotel room and like my grandma's sister was in there, I thought, because my grandma couldn't make the trip, bro, I thought my grandma was there. Like, but it wasn't her. That was wild to me, bro. Carbon fucking copy. But forget the hat make Ken Kane helmets, bro. We're not doing that. But yeah. Do a Patreon. Dawson, you deserve to make money, Ken, so please don't try and make don't not try and make. Here's the thing, right? It's, how can I say this right? I want to give the option out there, but I don't want people to feel like it's necessary, if that makes sense. I want to put a product out there to where, damn, this is good. Let me throw them a bone or something. You know what I mean? That's all I want. I don't want any type of, like pressure. Got to hit this goal, guys. Every fucking time I had to say that, I cringed. And a little bit of me died in Minecraft. Every time I had to say that. Got to hit this goal, guys. I hated every fucking minute of it, bro. And fucking when all the other shows do it, I'm just like, bro. And every single thing behind a paywall, bro. Every single fucking thing. I'm like, all right. Like, I had to compete, so we had to do it. But that's not who I am. I mean, if something's like dumb, massive, crazy, I may do that, but I'm not gonna it's gonna be on the side, like, so y'all can see it. But like outside that, I'm not gonna be like, all right, guys, for every $20, I mean, you know, there was the whole big meme about the A1 sauce and shit, right? Because I was just a fucking, I think like 2 or 3, I think Lunchbox, you were one that like did like, you know, for every $20 he'll sip A1 sauce. I, I hate A1 sauce, like right hand to God and on everything. I hate A1 sauce, bro. Hate it. But you know, the other thing is, so here's the other thing, right? I see people talking about doing a Patreon and shit. I may have to make an LLC. I may have to, just because of my retirement. I still got to look into that. And you know, I'll start an LLC, put it in my wife's name, and basically I will work for the LLC, and the LLC will cut me a check. But I got to look into all that. Yes, Lunchbox, you donate a lot of $20 for me to sip fucking A1 sauce, bro. I can't. Ah, man. Do you think you'll ever put another drop of A1 in your body for the rest of your life? No. No, absolutely not. Make a TikTok account, bro. Me make a TikTok account? Fuck out of here, bro. I'm almost 40-year-old man. There's no reason I should have a fucking TikTok account. Yeah, the A1 was a lot, dude. Has your stomach recovered, bro? The porcelain throne, right? Fucked up. Just saying. Can't talk. Actually, I like that Han Solo. The can't talk. Oh man. Aspen Gold never asked for a penny and look at him. Facts, Joe Pesci. Facts. I just want to put a product out there people, you know, want to throw me a bone for. That's it. You know, Kevin Illinger. So you have 13K followers. Okay. This is what I'm saying. I have one, but just because when TikTok made it where you had to have the app to watch videos, because my wife would send me videos, I had to make one. But like, I don't use it. I don't look at shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't use it. And I'm like, there's no reason a 40-year-old man needs to start a TikTok right now, you know, because I'm not trying to look at kids dancing and all that dumb shit. That's just weird. Like, all that shit's weird to me. And then my wife's like, well, you know, they got other things. They got cooking videos. They got car videos. They got blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I know. But it's just every time I feel like I'm going to open up the app, I'm going to see anime or children dancing. Like, I'm not trying to watch that shit. That's just not who I am. But yeah. Jerry, what up? Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. We will see on the A1 once the monetization starts. Fuck you, Black Rattler. You motherfucker. I avoid TikTok like it's a disease. Facts, bro. Me too. Like, I got it. She'll send me like couple videos where like, you know, the dude's getting cucked and like the woman's like beating his ass or some shit, and I think it's funny. Yeah, there are a lot of Gen X on TikTok. Yeah. I guess I'm 86, right? So I guess I'm considered Gen X. No, I'm a millennial. That's right. I'm technically a millennial. I don't feel like a millennial, but you know, it is what it is. They have Chinese government spies. Facts, Kohi. They 100% have Chinese spies. Fuck that. Then they had like that red something that people were downloading. That's like legit the same thing. No one ever got the signed A1 from you. Big E, just because of shit happening, I got Big E one. I got a mail to him, so I'll be mailing him one. So I have another one, a smaller bottle I can do to send somebody. But yeah, Big E's definitely getting one. He was our longest standing crown, so he definitely deserves it. I'm gonna get that out, mailed to him. We will see if A1 torture is truly over. Get monetized, Ken. I fucking hate you. Y'all know what's funny? I actually still have it right next to me. You know what we do here at the Lolcow Cafe when we get a pay pig? We swig for the pig. So, hey Mac, what up? We are elder millennials. Facts. I should have been Gen Z. No. I forgot what the fuck no, not Gen Z. What the fuck? I'm a boomer. I don't fucking know. Thoughts on Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire. Worcestershire. I always say Worcestershire. It's the southern in me. Worcestershire sauce. Thoughts on it? Good in very light moderation. Not good like that. Roxy, y'all went crazy yesterday with Savage. I'm glad glad y'all had fun. I am Gen X too, Ken, born in 72. Facts. GG's, Kevin. Ken, this is a good time for the UK and European audience too. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. So I had a lot of like UK and European audiences on a Cafe and Remind, right? Because that's what we did. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to address. People were saying that I was doing Rewind better than Rewind. I'll never say that. I like telling the full and complete story and not just show clips from that day. So Rewind would do highlights, and they only got 2 hours, right? And then people would call in, they would do shit, and they didn't have a lot of time, right? They always did do Rewind, but what I'd say, did we do it better? No, we just did it different. And we did it just to where we tried to be more informative than entertaining, if that makes sense. Try to be more informative than entertaining. I appreciate y'all what y'all said. Do they do Remind on Cafe now? I don't know if they do. I know that they were supposed to work on some stuff, and like I said, it's their show now. Like if they want to move away from the Remind, that's totally up to them. Like I'm not gonna say anything. It's not my place to anymore. But yeah, Natalie Truth, what up, bro? You were non-biased when it came to clips and shows. Rewind is biased. Yeah. They don't really do it. All right. Well, it's only been 2 shows. We'll let them get their footing. Hansel, it's more like introduce Tommy C to locale right now. All right. Yeah, exactly. Like let's get Tommy C in there. Let's get people understanding who Tommy C is. They don't really know him because there's not a lot of people that watched OG locale before the cancer arc, right? So Tommy C needs to get his footing in there. Tommy C needs to fill out the audience. And I think once they do that, I think they'll get more into it, right? And also remember, they only have 2 hours now instead of 4 hours. So that's the other thing, right? So they may not have the time because like it's their channel now, right? They can do whatever they want with it. And if they don't want to do Remind anymore, then they just won't do Remind anymore. They'll make it their own, and whatever happens, happens. But yeah, Dad and Xyla. Yeah, so I saw Dad wasn't on there with Xyla today. I guess he had a prearranged thing he had to do, but it's going to be funny to see them together. His dad is kind of, I'm not gonna say he's not like a goody two shoes or like Dudley Do Right, because obviously we all have a past, but I think like wholesome. That's the perfect word. Yeah, he's wholesome. Living my life. Do Ken's repeat? I could do that. I'll figure something out, but I'm gonna have like Spartan behind it, or like the Greek god or something behind it, because I'm proud of my Greek heritage. I truly am. That's why I got like the key and the Spartan helmet, and I can't figure. I don't know if I'm reversed yet or not, but also if y'all don't know, I think Steady and the Shame made this for me, but it's Locale Cafe with the Spartan. Ken, the founder of Locale Cafe, he made that for me, and I'm gonna keep that in there because Cafe is always gonna have a special place in my heart. So I'm gonna keep it, unless someone says take that down, then I'll take it down, right? I don't think they will, but it's his what it is. But Ken's the leader of the demos. That's funny. But yeah, that's just gonna be my little Easter egg down there at the bottom right here. So but All right. What are your thoughts on Billy deleting the drunk driving episode? Oh man. I I think just to stop the shit talk, it was best that he deleted it. Um Maybe that was a Keem move. I don't know. Maybe Billy didn't delete it, because that's Keem's channel, right? Maybe he deleted it because he was just tired of the shit talk and the flack. Or people clipping it out of context and just playing it and trying to like spin narratives and shit, right? Um but just like all the Queen streams going away, I'm sure there's a reason why the Billy video went away. And that's all I'll say. Angie, hey Ken, thank you, Angie. Thank you for being here, bro. It's not all gone because people like Cafe covered it. Yeah. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm a mod now in the Discord. So, I mean, I obviously I don't know anything about that, but I can't just like dog the community out, right? I'm not going to do that because I mean I love the community still, right? I love everyone. Well, 90% of people I still love over there, but you always know how to word things, Ken. You know, I got to be what's that? Politically or political when I give my answers. Queens is going away because it has the hog in them. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do, right? But either way, if y'all don't have any more questions, I'll probably close this thing out because I just wanted to do a little intro thing. Quote of the day: Never be afraid of new beginnings, because all the past does is hold you back. That's my quote of the day. Never be afraid of new beginnings, because the past only holds you back. Oh man. If y'all got any more questions, let me know. I'll probably close out at like 12:30 if y'all just to see what happens. But like I said, I don't close out. Like I said, I'll talk to y'all if y'all got questions and shit, right? But Kaidik, thank you so much, bro. Like I said, yeah, this is just the talking and chilling stream, just to make sure everything looks right and just talking to the audience and getting all that shit done. Um, hey, you playlist going so we can get the. Oh yeah, all right, yeah, I'll definitely get a playlist going. Straight up. Um, are you and Rastoff cool? We're civil. We're civil. That's what I'll say. Um, just remember what you learned now. You're going to take that and form your own path. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's what I plan on doing. I cried so much on your last episode, bro, and I really, bro. I don't know if y'all could tell. Like I broke when I ended the stream. Like I woke up with a headache and I crying because it sucked, bro. It sucked so fucking bad. But it's also one of those things like I knew it had to be done with what was happening. I mean, even King cried, and in the Discord later he was like, "Can I blame me for making me cry?" I thought that was funny. Are you finally going to come out of the closet on this channel? No, there is no closet, you piece of shit. Thank you. Ken is a bigger man in more ways than two. Appreciate it, nerd promoter. Fat fingered it. That's funny. That's funny as shit, bro. But yeah, like yeah, like when King cried, bro, that I was like, fuck. I'm a grown ass man. I was crying my ass off on your last stream. I'm telling y'all, man. Like I had come to grips with it. I did, and it just hit me, bro. And all y'all's like donations and all y'all's like support and just the messages y'all gave me. That shit broke me, bro. Because again, like I was just a dude on a channel just trying to give y'all the news and update you guys. That's all it was, and it became this whole thing. And I didn't expect that much love. I didn't. I expected a little bit, but I didn't expect like the amount that I got. And when I tell y'all that was very, very humbling, like y'all have no idea like what that meant to me. I cannot express it in words. I can only express it in tears. Like I did not have the fucking words, bro, to tell y'all like what that meant to me. And now, you know, rising and doing my own thing, starting this channel and just seeing where it goes, I'm excited. I'm super fucking excited for the ride. Lunchbox, I'm not in the closet. Fucking, you know, Black Rattler thinks I am, and it's the narrative he's pushing this entire fucking time, you motherfucker. Just kidding. But, oh, God. All right. But yeah, all is well. I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably going to, like I said, about this time, 11, 12-ish, I'm probably going to stream. Definitely have some stuff planned for tomorrow. It'll be like a show tomorrow. And we'll get some content out there and get those watch hours up. I'm going to shoot for 2 hours. That's going to be the goal, is 2 hours. Unfiltered, make your own network. The I Can't network. Nah, bro. I ain't doing that. I don't want a network. I do not want a network. Y'all can have all that shit. Like, that's just not me. Thank you, Dove. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And you can be honest about smoking weed. I don't smoke weed. Like, I fucking, oh God, I'm never going to get away from these weed allegations. I swear to God. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow, fuck you, Upstate Trucker. I have plenty. This bottle I have is plenty, and it can ferment for the rest of its existence. I don't care. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow we'll have content planned. We're gonna go over some stuff. I'll probably go over some LCU stuff. That's my wheelhouse, because I want to get some sort of content out there, right? I want to get some sort of, like, you know, stuff for rewatchability and all that, to get the watch hours up. That's probably what I'm probably gonna do. What was your favorite streamer moment on Lolcow Cafe? Damn, that's a hard one. I don't know. I mean, there was, you know, like the Fat Camp was awesome. You know, starting it out was a little iffy, but like once we like got in the groove of it, it was a lot better. I would honestly say, our very first primetime show, when Keem was on the way to Fat Camp, and me and Beans are up there during primetime. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I think we had over like 2,000 some watchers at the time. People say it was botted. I mean, if it was botted, I don't know, right? But that was good. I'd say the Hot Ones Challenge was a lot of fun. I appreciate that as well. But, you know, maybe we'll watch some more Cafe episodes. Who fucking knows? We'll do something tomorrow. But yeah, Chalice, one better than another. We got your 6. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Primetime Ken. Yeah, Primetime Ken was my favorite, like, alter ego with me. DJ Killer Ken Star. Definitely my favorite, like, alter ego with me, whatever you want to call it, where I turned it up a little bit, right? But Unfiltered Southern, that's kind of disrespectful, because you work hard on Cafe and everything, and to have taken it from you is insane. It's a business at the end of the day, and there's, I don't know if any of y'all ever watched The Office, right? When Dwight, when they were talking about something, and Dwight was like, about hiring people, they're doing like some role play and shit. Oh yeah, when old boy was going to fire them before they thought like their branch was getting closed, David Wallace, and they were brainstorming in front of David Wallace's house. And Dwight said, "This is a business, not a charity." That's the thing you have to remember. The LCU is a business, it's not a charity. So I shouldn't get special treatment, just like anyone else shouldn't get special treatment. I think one thing that needs to be is no one is safe. And I hate that leaderboard is there because everyone loves the pocket watch. Spoog, what up, bro? Spoog, thank you so much for everything. This is all you. I gave you all the fucking credit in the world, Spoog. Thank you, brother. But yeah, it's fucking yeah, business, not a charity. Sorry, I had a boomer moment. It's a business, it's not a charity, right? So LCU is a business, it's not a charity. And no one is safe. And if you want to pocket watch everyone else, pocket watch yourselves, see where you're at, and fix it. Because they say it's not about, or they say it's not always about the money. But, you know, when shows are talked about, what's the first thing they do? They go to the leaderboard. So there it is. But fine, Spoog. I just saw you in the chat, you piece of shit. But thank you so much. Spoog also has a wrench. He deserves it. He's helped me out so much on this channel already. He deserves a wrench. I appreciate you. But Kimberly, what up? Hey Ken, Nightmare has been exposing Rastov's alien Billy after what happened to you. I'm torn. I'll tell you this right now. I'm torn when it comes to that. Because I don't want to think that they did me that way. I truly don't want to think that they did that to me. But I mean, the devil side of me is like, the stars are aligned. It does make sense. But the angel side of me is saying, maybe you think too good of people. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever come to a decision that did happen and that I was snaked by the three-headed monster. I think that I'll redirect the test. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll redirect the test. I think again, it's just, it makes sense. But at the same time, the other part of me is, if I was making the money or if I was higher up on the leaderboards, if the revenue was there, then it wouldn't have even been a topic of conversation. I think that because I was low on the totem pole, I was easy to push out. I will say that. But the other fact of the other fact of the matter is, I have to accept what happened, and I do. I've come to grips with it, and I'm ready to move on because I learned a lot. I've obviously built a fan base here, and I love all of you for that. Genuinely, like, y'all have no idea. All y'all in the chat right now makes me feel good. They're on over half the shows now. It's obvious. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Nothing I can do. All I can do is look to the future and don't let the past hold me back, right? Some of them got an extra show. I mean, like, again, guys, I get it. I totally get it. The devil side of me is just saying, look how all this is adding up. And it kind of does make sense. But at the same time, I always try and look at the better of people and think that they didn't do that. But what am I going to do, right? But it is interesting how it all played out. But, you know. All right, guys. It's 12:30. I'm gonna head out of here. So I got some stuff that I still need to do that I planned. I'll be here tomorrow, roughly the same time. Um, we'll have some content ready to go, and we'll do it. We'll get those watch hours up, and I'll figure out some sort of monetization. Bud, what's up, bro? Appreciate you. Thank you so much. What I will say is, like I said, there will be an after show reunion show this week. I'm gonna let those boys put it out because it's up to them. It's their channel. I don't want to take that away from them. But you know, follow me on X, Twitter, whatever it's called nowadays. Follow me there. I'll be putting more updates there. I figured out YouTube community post. Good job, Ken, with the boomer. But I'll be putting a lot more out on X because I need to figure X out. I just do. So I'll be doing a lot on X. So be sure to check me out there. I'm gonna send y'all to test. Because oh, don't tell me I can't do that. It won't. What the fuck? I can't redirect. What the? I guess I can't redirect. Never mind. I can't redirect. So I mean, I'll show y'all here. Like it normally it's right in here under reactions. So and then details. Like it's because it's under customization right around here. So yeah. All right. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. And I guess since I'm not monetized, I can't redirect. Yeah, all y'all go to test. I'm gonna pull a page out of Billy's book. Till Nightmare, I said no. Till Nightmare, I said hello, and I hope he's doing well. Just tell Nightmare I said that. So until next time, y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow here on Ken Canked. Take care, everybody.